people? It's me, the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third from the Wrestling PPV Podcast, and do I have something special for you? Celebrity video messages. You can request a video message from a celebrity for a personal connection, a shout out for a birthday gift, a wedding gift, a Christmas gift, a Valentine's Day gift, any kind of gift. You get a celebrity to send you a video message. Choose from hundreds of celebrities. Enter the details you want the celebrity to mention, and you get to pay safely and securely with PayPal or any debit card or credit card. You will receive an email with your video and downloadable links as soon as the celebrity recorded your video. Most videos take between 2 days or 2 weeks to complete. The best part is a percentage of the proceeds go to charity. Get video messages from celebrities like the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Kurt Angle, Jake the Snake Roberts, Austin Aries, Booker T. Tell me you didn't just say that. Oh, I did. Rob Van Dam, Mick Foley, DDP, and other celebrities from Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, Star Trek, Star Wars, the UFC, NFL, NBA, TV stars, movie stars, musicians, and more. Just click the link below this video and you will get a celebrity to send you a personal message today. And don't forget to check out the Wrestling POV Podcast for new episodes every Saturday on iTunes, YouTube, and Podbean for free.
That is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, here's your headline.
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Mimi Goody,
Hollis,
and the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Hey people!
And our intern, Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
All right, we got a few things to talk about this week before the big SummerSlam pay-per-view this weekend. No, next weekend, sorry. My bad.
We just started, Tony.
I know, right? All right, so... All right, jam-packed weekend it's all set up next weekend. The matches aren't set yet. We still got, we'll do NXT and stuff like that next week, right?
Yes, sir.
All righty. And then, of course, the big SummerSlam. A lot of points are going to be awarded this weekend for it. Well, why I keep saying this weekend? Next weekend. You know what? Let's just go straight on to the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
Well, before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! All right, our first birthday, Alexa Bliss turns a whopping 26 years old.
Are you serious? Nice. Well, happy birthday, Alexa Bliss.
Yes. Jimmy.
Oh, God.
This is from your time period, Tony. Jimmy Valiant turned 75 years old.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta speak up.
That's messed up.
you say you was old.
But it's true. I like Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man.
The
Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. He doesn't have the long beard no more, though.
No,
I'm like, that was like ZZ Top with their beards. That's how he was with his. The
it
Boogie
must have fell down like his balls.
Oh, man.
Speaking of balls, Jonathan Coachman turns 42 years old. The coach.
How old is he? 42?
42.
Seriously?
And what I meant to say was, speaking of balls, Sable turns 50 years old.
Oh, the puppies.
She's married to Brock Lesnar. Mm-hmm. I think they got like 3 kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Wasn't she married to Stone Cold?
No.
No.
But I think she was married to Mark Marrow.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right. Well,
Wait,
speaking
so
of chickens,
how old was Sable?
50.
Wow.
That's half a century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She still looks good though. She does.
Well, like I was saying, speaking of chicken, Red Rooster Terry Taylor turned 62 years old.
The Red Rooster. If you don't know who the Red Rooster is, I don't even know who you are. That's not a rooster though, but hey, close enough, right?
No. Even
No,
worse.
Miguel. I'm trying. Come on.
There we go. So how old's the Red Rooster?
62.
You know it's funny because he never wanted to do that gimmick. And I don't
Who
blame
would?
him. Who would have done that? But you know what? What did you just call him? The Red Rooster. He will always be known as the Red Rooster. You know, go walking down the ring, doing that with his head. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Constantly have to have that red little mohawk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's terrible, man. It's just terrible.
Next up, we got Tugboat turned 61 years old.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a blast from the past.
Tugboat, but of course he is also remembered and known as the Shockmaster, who totally botched his WCW debut. Oh my God! It was so funny because he had a glittered stormtrooper helmet, and he was supposed to crash through the wall.
And he crashed.
He
alright.
crashed through the wall, all right, but the bottom part of the wall didn't. So as he's pushing through, he's a big man as it is. His whole weight went straight out.
Oh my God.
Oh
The
my!
helmet fell off.
Yeah, it was
It
terrible.
was hilarious.
But it was funny.
Yoo-hoo, baby!
All right. Next up, we got Savio Vega.
Hey,
53 years old. Los Boricuas.
yeah, that's right.
Right. It's 53. I
Yeah.
didn't think he was that old.
Yeah, I want to try to get him on the show. We used to be friends.
Yeah.
Used to be.
Used to be. I haven't talked to him in like 15 years.
Oh yeah. Hey, Savio.
Savio, come on that show. What you?
Go and say yeah, Fabio.
Baby, you looking hot tonight.
That made me- the fuck?
Guys.
Yes.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
What?
As Bad News Barrett turns 37 years old.
I love him.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, right.
And he's still wrestling out in the UK, right? Or no?
No, he's still doing movies. He's acting now. He's doing a lot of
That's
acting out in
right.
the
I
UK.
did hear that. Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah.
And well, last but not least, what is this? Well, you know something, Third Wheel. I just gotta wish a happy birthday to the 24-inch python having Hulkamaniac, Hulk Hogan, myself. Ooh yeah, I'm turning 64 years on this planet. What you gonna do, Third Wheel? I'm not gonna do anything. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
All right. Well,
What just happened?
I don't
no
know.
idea. But
Did
Who is it?
Did Hulk Hogan just come in? What? All right, guys, it's time for the wrestling news from around the world. All right, guys. So, just coming off of that was crazy. Vince McMahon is mad about Nakamura dropping Cena on his head.
I heard about that. Yeah.
And he says if it happens again, he may need to reconsider making Nakamura a top guy.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah. He was more concerned with Cena than anything, from what I heard. But he was a little upset with Nakamura botching that spot. But honestly, I think it was because of Cena. Cena was like, "Why you don't sweat it? Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. I took it wrong or something like that.
Right, because he was wiggling when he had him in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, it is wrestling.
Yeah.
Accidents do happen.
Yes, it does.
Well, superstar Billy Graham said that Vince Sr. would never act like that, and that Vince Jr. is such a baby.
Bingo!
Sounds about right.
Yeah. No, I gotta agree. I got to agree.
Speaking of baby, I was crying like a baby when I found out that All Red Everything, Eva Marie was released.
I told you that way back when that she was gonna get released.
Yeah.
They had plans to make her champ.
Yeah.
But instead, they had plans. What ended up happening is she became a chump.
Okay. NXT, the Authors of Pain got beaten down by Sanity, man. Beaten down.
Yeah.
Like they zip tied one to the guardrail and beat the other one down, and then they pulled him in the. It was a beat down. We've never seen Authors of Pain look this bad. I mean, is that a good sign going into Takeover, or is it just like one of those curveballs?
Well, my thing is
Another
that
ball?
with everything going on, tag team wise, especially on Raw, the tag team division, they need help, man. I don't know what it is. They got them there, but they're not doing anything with them. That being said, I don't know if I want the Authors of Pain to be up on the main roster right now. You know what I'm saying? It's that, to me, it's the NXT tag team jinx. You know, if you're a tag team and you're going to go to the main roster, one of y'all is going to make it. The other one isn't. You know? I'm sorry to say, the Vaudevillains, one of them made it, one of them didn't. The situation with Big Cass and Enzo's almost out the door. You know what I'm saying? The Ascension, he was technically out the door, Connor, for the tested positive for the marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So he was technically out the door. And they tried to do something with Victor. Didn't really amount to anything, but I guess they brought, because they brought Connor back. And now they're just a jobber tag team, which is sad. So these two guys are behemoths. I don't know if I want to see them now, because look what they did to the club. The Hardy Boys, they got the champions is Sheamus and Cesaro. I'm a fan of Sheamus. I'm not a fan of Cesaro, though. I'm sorry.
You should be.
The
But I'm not.
IWC is going to be irate with you now.
Who?
The IWC.
I don't give
They
a
love
shit.
them some Cesaro.
I
they
do
do.
love them Cesaros.
The frick was that? But I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm not a fan. And I don't think that, he deserves to be in that spot. Sheamus, yeah. Not going to take that away. But Cesaro, no. No, Aztec, no. I'm done
Well,
with
that's
him.
your POV. All right.
You damn right it is. You damn right it is. Shoot.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way.
Yep. I sure do.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
There you have it.
Tell us how you really feel. All right. 205 Live. Tozawa and Neville, they scrapped. Tozawa held the title up, and TJP defeated Rich Swann in the main event. Cancel this show. Cancel it.
Yeah.
All right,
Delete.
Miguel.
Delete.
Exactly. Miguel, you want to help me out here? Lucha Underground! Well, guys, Will Muertes and Pentagon Dark advanced to the Cueto Cup Final Four.
Nice.
So we're down to 4 people, guys. So the next couple of weeks, we're going to get down to Final 2, and then the Final 1, and it's going to be a title shot. Who is it going to be against? Johnny Mundo, or is it going to be against Rey Mysterio? We don't know. Stay tuned. It's great action. Lucha Underground, man, guys. You got to watch it. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I haven't done this in a while. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Wang!
No sound effects on that. Take it.
That's
No boing.
Kenny Omega keeps his IWGP US title as he defeated Saya Salami.
That's yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Check it out, guys. That's all we got for the wrestling news from around the world.
All right, straight on to rumors. This one's a big one. Well, one of the big ones, I gotta say. It's strong rumor that the Colons, they are requesting their release from the WWE and hoping to make a return to Puerto Rico to wrestle for the WWC, which is, of course, owned by who? Carlos Colon.
Bobby?
Their daddy.
You suck, you jackass.
Shut up. So, yeah, he's pretty, he's big in Puerto Rico.
But what
Carlos
are they
Colon.
doing in WWE?
They ain't doing shit.
Exactly. So release them.
Yeah, no, I don't. My thing is, like, again, when they were on SmackDown, when they got drafted to SmackDown, it was just one show where I was like, wow, all right, I could dig the Colognes because they act like they were pushing them to be badasses.
Yeah.
Right.
That quickly fell off the market the next week.
Yeah, because and then they started putting them as freaking
Jobbers.
jobbers and real estate agents and all that shit.
Jobba.
The Jobba.
It's back.
The Jabba Jabba.
Jobbers.
Back. You sons of bitches.
But listen, with the Colognes, I would have put them against the Usos. You didn't have New Day yet. Put them against the Usos. You could have had them as faces. It would have been great. No, man. They're so good, and they just are not understood.
I agree
feel
with
the
you.
same way.
I agree with you. I really, really agree with you. It's they have potential to do something great with them, and they drop.
I think WWE in general is dropping the ball on a lot of these new talents.
Yeah, on a few of them. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. All right, so my last rumor, it's about Ronda Rousey. She is rumored to be very close to signing a deal with the WWE, but nothing's confirming this. If anything, to me, it looks like she'll have her contract will be something like a Brock Lesnar's contract, where she'll appear once in a while. But it was said that Jim Ross was heard saying that she's going to be a star somewhere. It's inevitable. Inevitable. That's the word.
Inedible. I
I
can't
said
even
it-
say it because you messed me up.
If you gave me 2 more seconds, I would have said it myself. So, he also says, I see her in WrestleMania someday. Too great an opportunity to pass her up and the WWE to pass up. It's a match made in heaven. So why would Jim Ross say that?
Because he had another stroke.
That's messed up, you jackass.
You're an idiot.
Jesus.
Come on, I mean, listen, people. Yo, screw
wrong.
Ronda Rousey. Screw Ronda Rousey. She's not that good, and you know why? Listen, people. I do watch UFC. I gotta put it out there. I love UFC. But listen, people. Ronda Rousey is trash. She was handed trash, and she got mollywopped by Holly Holm, who's gonna get mollywopped by Chris Cyborg, because Chris Cyborg is the true champion. She is the true Mike Tyson of MMA. And you know what's going on with Chris Cyborg?
No.
She is tweeting and messaging Becky Lynch, and they're going back and forth with a little exchange.
Yeah,
I'd rather
so
see
I heard
Chris
that.
Cyborg in the WWE before I see Ronda Rousey. Oh, Ronda. Julia Stiles looking brujeria.
Damn.
Wow.
Tell
I
us
don't
how-
think she looks like Julia Stiles.
Tell us how you really feel.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
All right, so that's all I got
She'll
for
kick my
rumors.
ass, though.
Yes, you will.
And you'll like it anyway.
Bingo!
All right, let's go on to injuries. What do you got?
Oh, guys, the streak has ended.
What?
2 injuries. Scott Dawson of the Revival.
Yes, I heard about that.
Bicep injury, gonna need surgery. No
Oh.
word on how long he's gonna be out, but he's missing SummerSlam.
So,
Also, Bailey suffered a separated shoulder.
Yep.
Also, no word on how long she's gonna be out. I still don't know
she
if
won't
this
make
is
it.
real.
She won't make it for SummerSlam. No, I heard it was legit.
Wow.
She won't make it to SummerSlam. I tell you that much.
Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be a SummerSlam, but I don't know, man. I just have this feeling.
She's
It's a
one
weird
of the ones
feeling.
that they dropped the ball on.
I don't think they dropped the ball on her. I think what they did was they gave her the title too early. Because then there's no story now to tell with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds weird, but with Bailey, that should have been a year-long story with her leading up to WrestleMania for her to win it there.
Right.
But they did it too soon. To me, they just did it way too soon because she was a fan favorite in NXT. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because now think about it. She got they were in Toronto, so she got booed to shit. But we'll talk about that later. Now, what was I saying?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Oh yeah, like with AJ Styles, for instance, okay, and Kevin Owens, they gave them two the titles way too early, also, and I think they realized that because look where they're at now. They're fighting for the U.S. title. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, they should have did that before when they first got there.
Right.
Was have them, what they're doing now. Because I like the storyline between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. But they had Kevin Owens as Universal Champion, and AJ Styles was already WWE Champion. To me, I don't know. To me, I'm a little bit old school, so to me, it's like I think you got to go up the ranks,
not backwards.
Not backwards.
Right.
So to me, and I'm not diminishing or discrediting any title. It's just that I think initially when you first get there, you should go after like the U.S. title.
Right.
And then the IC title. Then the heavyweight title.
Right.
Tell the story that way, and then...
Like you used to tell the
Yeah,
story.
well, but then even back then, with the feud between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels, their infamous ladder match was for the IC title. They had a battle.
Yeah.
And they never, because then after that, then they went on, actually no, Razor never went straight to the heavyweight title, but Shawn Michaels did. But Razor Ramon, to me, he will always be known as, one of the best intercontinental champions. So that's where I think they dropped the ball as far as Bailey goes. They gave her the belt too soon, and then now it's kind of like a lot of people are losing interest. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rick.
I'll tell you what they dropped on Bailey. Nia freaking Jax.
Oh man, it's true though.
I want to see Nia against Tamina.
I do too. I would like to see
Tamina
that.
will mollywop that. She will mollywop her son.
But that's what I'm saying. At least she'll have some sort of heavyweight competition.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
'Cause
Though,
all
with her and
she's-
Lana. That's like a little weird.
I know, because all she got is these little rag dolls. Tijeras.
Yeah. Jesus. Alrighty. That's all you got for injury?
Yes, sir.
Alright, it is time for Raw Notes. Alright, the show... Yeah, late on the third bell. Alright, the show opened up with Miz and the Miztourage in the ring. Miz demanded that Jason Jordan comes out. And he wanted a payback for what he did last week. Kurt Angle came out and said Jordan has a match later on against Kurt Axel tonight. Or that night. But he's giving Miz TV a very special guest. All of a sudden, Brock Lesnar's music hit. Man, I was like, say what?
I was like, what?
That's what I said, say what? And then he said, say what? And Rick said, say what?
I was like, what?
So, that, yeah. He comes out with Paul Heyman. The crowd did go crazy. Miz insulted Brock and said that he would take his ball and go home after he loses at SummerSlam.
Miz was good on that.
He was.
He was good. He's a big trash talker.
Yeah, Heyman, of course, is a bigger trash talker himself. He said that Lesnar will demonstrate how the SummerSlam Fatal 4-Way will go, and Lesnar attacked and laid out Axel, Miz, and Bo Dallas. Like, just laid them out.
Give him a can of whip ass.
Beyond that. So that was that segment. Next up, it was Sheamus versus Seth Rollins. Sheamus wins. Rollins tries to fight both members, but they beat him down. Dean Ambrose didn't make the save on this one. Thank God.
Now, Is there a reason why it was Seth and Sheamus again, and not Cesaro and Rollins? I mean, that would make the most sense, but I don't know. The match was good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Sheamus is getting a lot better. He used to be really stiff. He used to injure a lot of people.
Yeah. Yep.
But he was looking good. And Seth Rollins, it was a good match. It was just like, I just saw this match last week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
No, I agree with you. But of course, the storyline goes, Dean Ambrose didn't come out to make the save, so kind of knew that was coming though. Yeah. So then up next, it was Jason Jordan versus another jobber, Jean-Pierre Goulet. Of course, a Toronto native, so you got a big pop. Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan. That Jason Jordan boy. That Jason Jordan. I know that Jason Jordan fella.
that Jason Jordan, you know that the Jordan guy.
Yeah, that boy right there.
He remind me of that Michael Jordan guy.
Oh, I know that Michael Jordan too. Oh yeah, he played it on the basketball. Shoot him. Yeah, that's right. You gotta shoot him. Shit. Some bitches. You guys are wrong.
Now, let me tell you something about this matchup. This Jobba guy, listen, he made the biggest mistake of his career when they were chanting for the jobber and he looked around like he's getting excited.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make Jason Jordan look like the golden standard, and you took it away by looking at the crowd. I get it. It was exciting, but sir, you will never work for the WWE in your life.
No.
You messed up royally.
He messed up big time, and Jason Jordan got no pop at all.
Nothing.
It was like,
Yeah. He got nothing at all. So either way, surprisingly though, Jason Jordan won. He defeated him. All right, so then Bailey, she's addressing the crowd and she says she's frustrated about her injury, but she starts thanking her fans, but then she was getting booed like crazy. You can tell that Bailey was lost.
she was hurt.
She didn't know what to say.
Because what kind of crowd is that?
Toronto.
That was a terrible crowd. Toronto. Go to hell.
Toronto.
No, but honestly, what has Bailey done lately?
Yeah, but at the same time, why are you gonna boo her like that?
Boo. Like, boo.
But what did she do? She didn't do anything.
Exactly. She didn't do anything.
It doesn't.
Boo. Bye, bitch.
No, it
Bye,
doesn't.
Felicia.
It doesn't relate to people to boo her. It's like Jesus, you know.
Bye, Felicia.
No, it was Toronto. It was the damn crowd.
No, it was the crowd.
So, but
Our
anyway,
Canadian listeners, don't listen to them.
but it was true. It's true. They booed her.
And she needed to get booed.
No,
booed
she
the hell
did
out
not.
of there.
No, it's Bailey.
So
Go to the room and get a hug.
So she was lost, though. You can tell she was lost. You know, so she made comments saying, well, the ones that did think, wished me well. Those are the ones I'm thanking, not you guys. But can you see Bailey as a heel?
No.
Just throwing it out there. No? Really?
No.
She came out with just long hair this time, though. She didn't have the ponytail.
Well, she usually does whenever she's making like a serious promo. She usually has her hair down.
To me, I'm just saying, it looks like a heel turn later on for Bailey. I think that's going to be what's best for her.
Right, but then the hugging gimmick goes out the window.
Oh, of course. Yeah, she'll lose that and the inflatable, wacky, wailing, inflatable thingies.
But then what's going to happen? Look at what happened to, what's her name? The dancer.
Emma, yeah.
Emma.
Mm-hmm. That went away. The bubbles, all that stuff.
All that stuff went away.
But that was hilarious.
I know. I like that gimmick. But, and then next thing you know, she's a heel, and where did that take her?
And I like that gimmick, too.
She got hurt is what happened.
Yeah.
That's what stopped
it. Yeah, because she had a lot of momentum in NXT.
That was in NXT because she had to go back to NXT.
But that's what she was doing.
WWE.
Exactly. She was transferring that gimmick, that heel gimmick, into WWE, and then that's when she got hurt. And didn't even get started yet in WWE.
And then they want to change it to Emelina.
That I don't know what the hell's up, because that lasted
was all red everything. They wanted to make her the new Eva Marie.
Yeah.
And
they changed it. They switched it up to Lana. They did.
But Lana is at least she could wrestle a little better than fucking Eva Marie.
True, I agree.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
I know somebody
Guys,
here.
too soon. It's too soon.
I'm just saying.
All right, so back to Bailey. But she says she thinks her friend Sasha Banks will become the new #1 contender to Alexa Bliss's title. So, speaking of that, it was they had 2 3-way matches to determine for next week who will be the #1 contender. So the first 3-way, it was Sasha Banks, Emma, and Alicia Fox. You know, I was
you
happy
said
to
it
see.
wrong.
What? Oh, Alicia Fox. She's not with him no more, so I don't have to say it anymore. So, so you know what? For some reason, and I don't know why, I was glad Alicia Fox was in this match
Okay.
because she called that match.
Yes, she did.
If you guys noticed, that was a completely different match. And it just goes to show, I'm not a huge fan of Alicia Fox, but that woman can call a match.
Oh yeah.
Because when I'm looking at this match, I'm like, Emma's not calling this match, and Sasha Banks ain't calling this. That was all Alicia Fox, and that was a damn good match. You know what I'm saying?
She's a great performer.
She is.
She is a
I
great
I cannot
performance.
take that away from her. She's been with them for like 12 years.
10 years, yeah.
No,
Is it 10?
no, it's going on 12 now.
So, but now, my thing was this. The only problem I had was that Sasha Banks won.
Yep.
It
I
was
don't-
obvious.
It was. It was.
Too obvious.
It was way too obvious. So now we're going to jump ahead to the other 3-way, which was Nia Jax, Mickie James, and Dana Brooke. Another one that was obvious that Nia Jax was going to win. You know what, though? I would have been happy if Dana Brooke won.
Yep.
That would have been like, oh, snap. What the hell?
Well, Mickie James.
Mickey James versus Sasha would have been great, though. Man.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I can see that one, too. I was thinking more of the underdog.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think
Which would have been Dana Brooke.
No, but
You know.
but Mickie James and Sasha, that would have been a great performance there.
But even still, with Mickey, and even with the other match, I would have wanted Emma to win that.
Oh yeah, I did want
So
it.
so I would have liked to have seen Emma and
or even
Dana Brooke,
Alicia Fox.
because
I was
remember
like,
they had a little, they were a team before, Dana Brooke and Emma.
yeah.
So that's why I said that. So I would have liked to have seen that. But even if Mickie James would have won, I would have liked to have seen that too. Mickie James and Emma, they would have had a good match. But nothing against Nia. I still have hope for this woman, but it was only too obvious that she won. So now next week for the #1 contender is going to be Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. And I know
Again.
why they did it too, because Nia Jax is a beast and all this other stuff, and it's going to be tough for Sasha Banks to beat her. And I get it.
it's like
But
David and Goliath all over
yeah,
again.
I know, but it's just it was predictable.
Yep.
So predictable.
It was very, very predictable.
Oh my god.
So that's next week. So now next it was the Club versus the Big Show and Enzo Amore. I'm not going to get into too much detail of it, but the Club win. Thank God. If the Club would have lost to them too, I would have said, you know what, send the Club back to Japan. Seriously.
I still say that. Send them back to Japan. 'Cause
No.
they were freaking awesome.
I think they need to do the Bullet Club again. I really do. I really do. They have to stick with the Bullet Club, but make them more of a fierce tag team. There's still hope for them, is what I'm trying to say.
Keep hope alive, right?
So after the match, Kaz went to attack the Big Show, but Enzo jumped on his back and did whatever. Kaz got the better of it, though.
And then Cass got knocked out by Big Show.
Yeah, Cass was chasing after Enzo, and all of a sudden, Big Show came out of nowhere. I mean, the guy is like 7 foot tall. How did I not see him coming out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere!
Yeah, so he knocked him out. Nasty hit. Very
It's ridiculous. And I feel bad for the Club only because now SummerSlam looks like it's not going to happen for them unless they have them fight the Hardys by themselves.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening.
Sucks for them.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna give Big Cass and Big Show a match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going to be the pre-show, though. But you know what?
I don't know.
But thinking about it, though, now that you said that, especially what you said about the Authors of Pain, what would be nice is if they lose the title that Saturday, and then they're the surprise tag team between the Club and the Hardy Boys. You know what I'm saying? Just to replace
Yeah.
the Revival. That would be cool.
I mean, even if you call it Sanity too, I wouldn't mind Sanity being in that.
Or Sanity, yeah. They need to be up there.
Yeah,
I think
I'd
they
rather
need to be up
Authors
there.
of Pain win and have
Yeah.
Sanity come up.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But my thing is this too, and just to me, it's like a dream feud for me, is to have Sanity versus the Wyatt family. But I mean, Bray Wyatt's by himself. He needs to have Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. You know,
That's right. You're right.
and I don't think we'll ever see that.
No.
You guys are assholes. They're making fun of me. Anyway, speaking of Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor came to the ring and said Bray Wyatt gives him the creeps. Why, dude? You're the demon. But he's not afraid of him. Wyatt appeared in the ring and went after Baylor.
He's
But
a demon.
Baylor, started hitting him, whatever. As Baylor winning. Baylor.
Balor.
Tomato. Creek. Wait, creek or crick?
It's Creek and Kirk.
Kirk. Church or church. So when Baylor went after him again, he was getting ready to go for the kill. Wyatt disappeared. Yeah. Vanished. Pew. Out of nowhere. Pew. Out of nowhere. Ew. Nasty. All right. So we'll see what happens. They got one more week to put everything together. We'll see if they do. Up next, it was Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro. Dean wins.
The longest match in Raw history, man.
Not really.
This match could not end. I was just like,
But it was a good match, though.
No,
Yeah,
I
it was a good
disagree.
match.
No,
And I'm not a
was too
Cesaro
much.
fan. I'm not. But it was a good
Dean-
match. I can't lie.
And Dean Ambrose had no business in winning that match. You set it up for the same finish. Why did he need to
Yeah.
win? He did not need. It's like WWE does not want to see Dean Ambrose lose ever. He doesn't lose, and when he loses, it's because somebody else got involved. It's just like he can't lose clean. I was like, is he going to tap out to the sharpshooter? That would be great. No.
No.
And then the same setup for the Rollins match. Rollins can lose that way, but Dean Ambrose can't lose that way. Ridiculous. Continue.
Alrighty then. So, Dean wins. So Sheamus and Cesaro began attacking Ambrose, but Rollins made the save. Came in and saved the day. First, Ambrose was reluctantly offered his fist in the Shield salute. So Dean threw it out there. Hey, all right, you proved yourself. But then I'm so glad Rollins did what he did. He said,
Nah,
you know
son."
what? Nah, not today. Bye-bye.
So close, yet so
close.
far away.
But you know what? What was funny to me was the crowd. They popped hard for that.
They went hard, son. They
You
were
know?
going crazy.
I haven't seen a crowd do that since Daniel Bryan did what he did to Bray Wyatt. Remember that? The crowd went crazy for that.
Yes.
I haven't seen your favorite wrestler, I know, but I haven't seen a crowd do that in a long time. So, but I'm glad. But we'll see what goes on with it. They have to close it up, obviously, by next week.
Next week?
Because SummerSlam's next the following week, and they're gonna have to put it together. Hey, let's fight them or whatever. But I know why they did it. So now the main event. It was the last man standing match: Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. This was a good match, but at the same time, I'm getting tired of seeing these two fight.
That's what I said.
The WWE made a big boo-boo. I don't know if you guys saw it. They made a very, very big mistake.
What was it?
Well, tell
At
us.
the end, when Roman Reigns threw the spear and knocked out Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns was out too. What was the ref doing? Obviously, he was counting, correct?
Yes.
As the ref was counting, Roman Reigns got up, right?
Yep.
Braun Strowman was still down.
Yep.
Roman Reigns was attacked by Samoa Joe. Braun Strowman was still laid down.
Yep.
The referee stopped counting at 8. Did you notice that? He was supposed to keep counting. Because it was a no disqualification match as it is.
He got distracted.
You know, but no, they messed up. He
did. No, and you know what's even worse? It was when they both were laid out, Braun Strowman came back to life at 8 and just jumped up. Like, no.
Yeah.
And what's the thing is, when I saw this match, I was telling my wife, I was just like, listen, man, this is stupid. And my wife was like, you know, these two have been fighting for months. Yeah. And I'm like, you're right. It's been like 6 months with these two fighting.
Yes.
And then, not only that, you have these two fighting, and then I was like, yo, this is exactly what's going to happen. Samoa Joe's going to come out, and he's going to choke out Reigns. Right. And she's like, how do you know? I said, I know, boo. Just believe me. And then at the end of the night, she's like, how did you know? And I'm like, because I know. And she's like, you're right, Poppy. And I was just like, I know, son. Like, I should be a writer, son.
I told you that. I told you you should be a writer.
Why'd you get all Brooklynese and shit?
I had to let them know, son.
That you still representing?
That I'm representing. Just because I'm out here in Cali don't mean I don't got no Brooklyn in me. By the way, I'm going to be back in Brooklyn next week. So, New York, I'm coming home.
In time for SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
So, now, that
why
part,
are you yelling?
It was, I don't know why I'm yelling, to be honest. I don't know why. I don't. I have no idea.
New Mexico winner. Well, I'm going to let you know what I'm saying at this tone of voice.
That's right.
At all times.
Oh, my Lord.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, so I agree. And it was predictable, too, that I knew Samoa Joe was going to come out there and interfere in some capacity. I didn't know if he was going to do that, but obviously Braun Strowman got the upper hand. Now, you're right, though. It was kind of weird how he just bounced up out of nowhere, though. I was like, what the hell? Jesus. So, Braun Strowman wins. That is your Raw. So, now we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. And when we come back, we're going to go over SmackDown Breakdown. We'll be right back.
Yo. This right here is former WWE World Tag Team Champion, Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher. And you know, when I'm going to listen to a podcast, I'm going to listen to the best. And if you want to listen to the best, you're going to tune in, listen to Tony and Rick at Wrestling POV Podcast. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the SmackDown
Breakdown. The freak was that?
I don't know.
She was like a dingo ding.
Yeah, it's like a ting.
Oh no, we're not bringing the ting-tings back. Just the Jobba.
The Jobba and the...
Yeah, okay.
Tijeras.
Well, in honor of DX, it's been 20 years since DX's debut, so...
Whoa. That's a little premature, don't you think?
Just a
little bit.
Alright, so SmackDown opens up with John Cena giving credit to Nakamura that he hits hard, and that he just lost. Baron Corbin's new music hits.
Yeah. Do you like it?
About the new music? I like it.
I like it.
But you know what? I like this other one too.
Yeah, that's true.
But I like this one better.
I like this one, yeah. No, I agree.
Jeez, Miguel.
I'm so sorry. And he comes out and he says he does what he wants because he's missing Money in the Bank. Cena calls him a dumpster fire. He points to a fan sign, and the crowd went crazy. Yeah, Toronto.
I know. Only they can come up with that. Jesus.
John says he respects Corbin, and Corbin says Cena has nothing he wants or needs, and he doesn't need to beat John Cena, so he can keep his respect. And then Daniel Bryan interrupts and books Cena versus Corbin for SummerSlam, which I am not upset at all. I actually agree with it. It's pretty good. Yeah. I think it's going to be a good match. Next up, we have the Usos versus Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. I want to see Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn be a tag team for real.
Do you?
I really think they're going to be a great tag team.
Now, speaking of tag team, you got that thing I sent you, right? With Luke Harper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you see they put Luke Harper with Sin Cara?
That's like a oddball mix.
That's weird. And
No.
Eric Rowan was with who? Who was he with?
I forgot who he was with. But
It was not somebody that should be with.
That he was with Sin Nada.
you didn't get it?
You don't get it? Nothing.
No, I got it. It's just not good.
You're fired.
Thank you, Miguel.
Jesus.
Hey, baby.
Then I was trying to kiss your ass, right? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so like it was weird, like having Luke Harper with Sin Cara. I think it's just a live show thing. I don't think it's anything serious.
No?
I hope it's not.
Jesus, I hope not either.
Yeah. But the Usos ended up winning as they should have. The Usos started making fun of New Day again, and New Day came out and beat them down.
I got a problem with that.
What's up with that?
I got a big problem with that. But before I tell you what my big problem with that is, how do you guys feel about the Usos now?
I love them.
I've always loved them.
Well, no, I'm talking about with the change and everything.
What's that pucker up flip for?
Nothing. Mimi's always loved the Usos. Mimi loves the Usos.
That's right.
Always with the
what do you
face
think of? The new attitude now.
I
new
like
music.
I love their new music. I love their new attitude, and
all right.
It's that's just them being them.
Okay. So now,
No capiche.
this is the problem I have with that segment. The Usos are the ones that are the heels. Obviously, the New Days are the ones that are the baby faces. The New Day should have not attacked New Day from behind.
New Day should have not attacked Usos from behind.
What?
New Day shouldn't have attacked Usos from behind.
That's what I said.
No, you said New Day.
You said New Day attack New Day.
I said New Day attack New Day?
What happened was...
Well, see, I only had one Bud Light. Just one.
Just un Bud Light.
Just one Bud Light. That's it.
Winning.
All right, so that's what I meant. That the New Day should not attack the Usos from behind.
Right.
That is a heel move. That's what they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
If to show the New Day that they're, they're pissed off about what they did, they should have went straight on in the ring.
Yeah.
In the ring. Instead of that's the biggest problem I have with that.
For me, I think it was fine just because the New Day are goofballs, and that was like a goofy move. That's like Doink the Clown.
I don't think no.
No.
That's my Oh my goodness, just move on, guys.
No, I really don't. I don't agree with that.
Nope, me neither.
That's just a really heel move to do, and they could have done it that way. They could have.
But they didn't.
But you're right. That is your POV, I guess. That's the name of the damn show.
They did it, and it was stupid.
You can't say stupid instead of... you got to say interesting.
I mean, yes, like what you guys are saying is interesting, but stupid. Moving on. Renee Young, speaking of interesting but stupid, Renee Young interviewed Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Because Randy Orton saying that he wants to fight Rusev and he finally gets Jinder Mahal by himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are you thinking? Booking Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal for the main event. Are you trying to be as bad as Raw? Are you?
They did.
They are.
They did accomplish that day.
Mm-hmm. They're accomplishing it this year. They're so far behind.
Well, they were catching up.
And then they.
This was. I'm telling. I wasn't happy with this SmackDown.
No.
Go ahead.
Next up, we have Fashion Peaks. Fandango is back.
Even more disappointing.
He said he was taken by aliens. And then they tried to figure out who took Tully the horse, and it was the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
Which was funny. You gotta admit, it was a little funny. Just a
It
little.
was just a little, but then I got disappointed.
No.
Well, they're still looking to see who attacked them. They don't know who attacked them. But they now know that Tully the horse was taken by Arn Anderson because Arn Anderson said you should have named him Arn instead of Tully. Because Tully Blanchard, you get it? Four horsemen. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, next up. Lana tells Tamina she wants to be like Tamina, but a more beautiful, ravishing Tamina. And that she went out and challenged Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
so
ass
Charlotte won.
Yeah.
Charlotte beat her down.
She did.
Next up we had Shane, AJ Styles, and KO in the ring. I don't know why this was so long, but they were in the ring for a very long time.
They were,
KO bashes Shane as a referee and shows past footage of him being a bad referee.
But
it also shows AJ. Go ahead.
But Kevin Owens owned that crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's
yes.
from Canada.
It's like, that's my point. But the man's a genius. It goes to show how good he is as a heel. When he had the Toronto crowd cheering for him, he knew he had, because you can see it in his face, that he was like, oh, you guys are going to be so pissed after I say this.
Yeah. When he brought up the Montreal screw
Yeah.
He's like, your father screwed him over, blah, blah. But he deserved it.
Yeah, but because that dramatic pause that he did, everybody's like, yeah. You know, and Shane McMahon was like, well, yeah, he did. And then when Kevin Owens came out and said, well, he deserved it. The crowd was like, oh, man, that's wrong, buddy. Hey.
Yeah.
They all got quiet after that.
Yeah,
it was just so funny, man. He owned that crowd. Kevin Owens owned that segment.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
He always does.
Yeah, he did.
He also showed the footage of AJ attacking Shane McMahon, and then KO attacks AJ, and then AJ hits Shane with a Pele kick, and was like, yo, my bad. You were in the way. So now they're trying to put a little, what if Shane screws him over? Which is possible. Shane and KO together? What?
Ooh. What?
Next up, we had Tamina backstage and with Lana. She says she will never be as ravishing as Lana. And Lana says she will never wrestle like Tamina. So Tamina says it was Lana's ambition that got her 3 title matches in a row. And now Lana's going to help Tamina become champion. What? What are they doing?
So.
What are they like? Is Tamina gonna come out with makeup on and stuff and like
a different Tamina?
Tamina is gonna have Lana as a manager.
Yeah, but Rick's saying that Tamina will probably have a transformation.
Yes, like makeup done and stuff like that.
No, she always had her makeup done.
Yeah,
I think her outfit is going to change.
Probably may change.
Yeah,
but I like her badass outfit.
I do too. I agree, but we gotta wait and see.
I know, because Lana's like old girly girl.
It's gonna be hard to see Tamina in
a girly girl outfit.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
She could have an outfit like Natalie.
Natalia.
Yeah.
I call her Natalie because we're friends.
Yeah, she could. She could.
You know what I'm saying? Because Natalia, she's
never,
girl kind of, but her outfit is not too revealing.
Right.
And I don't think Tamina's going to go that route as far as being too revealing.
Right.
I think she'll go like a route with like what, Natalia
right, like the
has.
bodysuit type. Yeah.
So that I can see. But you're right, though. I'm so used to seeing her in that. What she wears now that makes her a badass as it is. This is going to be interesting. This part, I was like, all right, well, we'll see where they go with it.
We'll see.
But now, will she be champion, though?
I hope so.
Maybe.
I do, too.
After Natalia wins it.
Oh.
She's a heart.
Next up, we had Carmella versus Naomi. Carmella wins because of the return of James Ellsworth. Thank goodness he was back.
I agree. Why?
I mean, you didn't expect her to win clean, did you?
Oh, no, of course not. But you know what? I was expecting her to hit Naomi with the briefcase. That's what I was expecting.
That would be good.
So that would have made her more of a heel. That was more of a heel move. Bringing back Ellsworth. I can't shoot it down entirely. because he does get heat. So I agree. He does get heat. So I can't hate too much. I personally, because it's my POV.
Duh!
All right? Because that's the name of the show. I just don't like him.
Well, after that matchup, after Carmella won, Natalya interrupts them and says if they get involved in her match with Naomi, that Carmella will have a chin like Ellsworth.
Yeah. That was funny.
So that's a little
Funny.
just a little disturbing. Next up, Renee Young had a pre-taped interview with Nakamura, which he definitely needs. And from what I can understand is, at SummerSlam, the Nakamura dynasty begins.
Yes.
All right.
That's it.
And our main event, Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal, the WWE champion, Jinder Mahal,
Yep.
loses clean to Randy Orton
Yep.
in a grudge match.
Now let me ask you a question. Do you guys think that Jinder Mahal wrestles too much?
Yep.
I don't.
No?
No. I think he's wrestling just enough. I mean, what he needs to be doing is he needs to be beating guys cleanly. Like, right,
Who?
this was the perfect, Jinder Mahal was,
Yeah.
this is the perfect opportunity for him to beat Randy Orton clean. There's no Singh brothers, no nonsense, no Great Khali. This was to show, this is the grudge match. I can beat Randy Orton one-on-one. I don't need help.
Right.
But what do? You give Randy Orton the win. Why?
Why?
So now next week after SummerSlam, he can be like, well, I beat Jinder Mahal. I should get a title shot. No, son. I don't want to see you fighting no more. Retire.
Retire.
Now, the reason why I asked that is because you look at Brock Lesnar, who we always bitch and say, what? He needs to be
doesn't
wrestling
wrestle
a
enough.
lot more. He only wrestles when the title's on the line, which is
Right.
true. And then you look at Jinder Mahal, who's, to me, a fighting champion. He does go out there. He's constantly wrestling. I don't think it's a bad thing because honestly, that's what, if you're a champion, that's what you need to do.
Right.
Yes.
On the other hand, though, I 100% agree with you that Randy Orton should not have won this match.
Nope.
Why? Because he's going to have a feud with Rusev. Now, I think they're going to put Rusev over Randy Orton, but
Yeah.
you're right. Why did Randy Orton win this match clean? He shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. To me, that discredited, in my opinion, it discredited Jinder Mahal as a champion.
Yep.
Because right now,
100%.
there wasn't really that much that people would look at Jinder and says, yeah, you're all right. Remember, you used to be a jobber. Remember, you used to be with 3-man band.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was hard for Jinder to prove himself at the level that he's at now. And to be beaten by Randy Orton, and I'm not discrediting Randy Orton either because he is a
should.
former champion. But at this point of time, to me, it discredited Jinder entirely. Why? Because, I mean, obviously, Rusev did get involved after the match. But
Yes.
Shinsuke Nakamura should have been there in some kind of capacity, either to sit there and watch or something. They got one more week to finish telling this story before they go into SummerSlam.
Right.
And the only thing that they told between Jinder and Shinsuke Nakamura
Exactly.
is what? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nada.
Nothing at all. Only the
Zilch.
fact that that Shinsuke Nakamura fought John Cena to see who's number one contender. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
After that, there was nothing. I mean, man,
Oh, okay. Breathe.
Yeah.
I'm throwing
Breathe.
stuff. Damn it.
Well,
But that's how I feel.
like you said, Rusev came out afterwards and super kicked Randy Orton, which did nothing, and that is the end of SmackDown. So now it is now time for Raw versus SmackDown, where Raw is ahead 10-7, and the WPOV fans voted this week. And guys, they made it difficult for us. It's a tie. 50-50
Really?
tie. 50% for Raw and SmackDown. So we're not getting any help from the fans, so it's up to us now to make this vote on our own. So,
all right.
that being said, I'm going to go first.
Go ahead.
And I got to give it to Raw just because as bad as both shows were and as predictable as both shows were, I'd rather have Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman and Samoa Joe involved than have Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal again. So I'm going to go with Raw.
All right.
I agree. 110%, Rick.
So who you going with?
Raw.
All right. I agree, though. I mean, even though it doesn't matter what I think because it's. But still, no, I totally agree. That's right. Because why, man? I mean, I'm going back to the Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton thing, but why? Why was he involved? Why the grudge match? And you know what? You're right, Rick. It should. It's like, oh, come on, man. And on Raw, same thing. Everything was so predictable on Raw, but it was good though. So the matches were good. Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, that was a good match. And as many times as we've seen this match, they do have a good match.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing is that SmackDown just discredited Jinder so bad. It's like,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm a firm believer about storytelling, storylines. They did a pre-recorded interview with Shinsuke Nakamura. And I understand why. His English is not that great, so I get it. But, okay, you do that interview. Okay, have him come out there. He doesn't have to say shit. Just have him come out there, sit there, just so he can watch the match.
Or have Rusev and Jinder attack Randy Orton and have Shinsuke come out. And
Exactly.
lay them both out.
Exactly.
Word.
That's another scenario. There was so many
You
scenarios they
guys
could
should
have
be
done.
writers.
You're damn right we should be. Why am I yelling again?
I don't know.
I'm frustrated, damn it. Shit.
Mr. Tony, did you have your bowel movement today?
No.
What?
No. But it's true. It's true. Why did they do that to Jinder?
It's damn true.
And I'm trying to, no, but seriously, Jinder Mahal is a wrestler that not a lot of people expected to be heavyweight champion in the year 2017.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So now that he's there, it's like, okay, prove the people wrong. Okay, wait a minute. Why is he champion? He was a jobber for so many years. But the story has to be written correctly. And if you're going to push Jinder like that, push him to the point of, beating Randy Orton.
Yeah.
To show, well, hey, maybe he is legit.
Or maybe you should get Eva Marie to announce his name one more time so he can really get mad. Ginger Mahal.
Ginger Mahal. Yo, he was mad.
He was
pissed that day, man. I was like, yo. I mean, come on, Rick. You got to admit, that was a big boo boo on Eva. And the bigger,
Listen, man,
and the bigger
it
fact.
happens. Just like
No,
you get
wait
dropped on
a
the
minute. What about the fact that she says, "I know how to dance too," and she didn't know what the hell she was doing with Fandango,
Listen,
and Fandango was like, "Oh, bitch, please get out of here."
Bye, Felicia.
He was like, "Bye, Felicia." It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. How is that woman gonna lie like that?
That's why she's out.
That's your girl.
She's in movies. She's a movie star.
Ain't no movie star.
It's like saying Pamela Anderson is a movie star too. Shoot. Good to watch, but bad
was a
acting.
good movie. So.
Baywatch.
Baywatch. Oh boy, it was only one thing to watch on Baywatch. The boing, the boing, the boing.
It's the puppies, the puppies, the puppies.
The puppies, that's it.
Wait, I thought it was a show about lifeguards. When the puppies were there.
Ricky will explain this here.
Yeah, he'll explain it to you later. So, all right. So next week it is the SummerSlam pay-per-view points game. A lot of 10-pointers will be in this game. I will hopefully, if they can do the full card instead of adding another match between Thursday and Friday or even Saturday, we'll put out the card early. We're going to discuss the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. That's coming together. So next week, will there be a new Wrestling POV champion? Will there be? I don't know, but I know one thing. I'm coming after it.
Oh,
You guys are assholes. With that being said, that's the end of the show. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with
Mimi Goody.
and the third wheel,
Rick Serrano the third.
jackasses, and the intern,
Miguel Cole. Adios.
love, peace, and hair, you mofos.
Peace out.
We'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody.
You guys are jerks.
New York City, I'm coming home. I'm
Next week?
coming home. Yeah.
All right.
I'll be home next week.
Take a nap for about an hour since I've been working nonstop.
Oh, God. She worked so hard, Tony.
No, I've been working 7 days straight so far. Oh, listen to Mr. Vacation for 2 months. I hate you, you damn teacher.
This is what we do. This is what we do. And like I said, I'm coming home next week. Mr. Rick, what are you talking about? I'm coming home. Aren't we coming home? I didn't pay for your ticket. You have money for a ticket? Mr. Rick, please. Please, Mr. Rick, take me home with you. No, you're staying in California, Miguel. Oh my goodness.